Hello, welcome to Liverpool FC News Today channel. Centre-back Virgil van Dijk faces a fight to play again this season as he gets set to undergo surgery on an anterior cruciate ligament rupture. The Dutchman is thought to have suffered a grade 3 tear, the worst possible level. And that means Liverpool are unlikely to have Van Dijk's talents to call upon until the 2021-21 campaign, dealing a sizable dent in their aspirations of winning back-to-back Premier League titles. Van Dijk, the PFA Players Player of the Year for the 2018-19 campaign, has played every minute of league football for the Merseyside club over the past 2 seasons. The Reds have had the best defensive record in both of those years, conceding 55 goals in 76 games, but have already leaked 13 in just 5 games this season, and that has been with Van Dijk. The Netherlands international's commanding leadership from the back will be missed, and in his absence Liverpool only have 2 natural centre-halves in Joel Matip and Joe Gomez. Matip's appearance against Everton was just his 3rd Premier League start in 12 months due to injury problems. And the German-born Cameroonian is even nursing a slight niggle from the Merseyside derby, although he is not thought to have any major issue. Matip complained of some discomfort after the match and was sent for a scan by the club's medical team, but his injury history means Liverpool must use him carefully. Fabinho is another option for Jurgen Klopp at the back, but behind the Brazilian, Gomez and Matip, the German coach only has the inexperienced likes of Nat Phillips, Billy Kouyametio, Reece Williams and Sepp van den Berg. The domestic transfer window closed on Friday, meaning Liverpool cannot sign any more players until the January market, but they can still add free agents to their squad and register them in their 25-man Premier League squad before they are announced later today. Non-contract players can be signed at any point in the season but can only be registered after windows, and while Liverpool have little space in their squad for non-homegrown players, Van Dijk's injury means his spot may be available for the rest of the campaign. Liverpool are reluctant to put a time frame on his injury, but with the league campaign concluding on May 23, the 29-year-old is highly unlikely to play again in the English top flight this term, and so theoretically a new player could be brought in for nothing to take up his place in the squad, though a deal would have to be done quickly. So which free agents could Liverpool look at to offer greater senior depth at the back? Express Sport glances over 4 possible options. Garé was most recently on the books of Valencia but has yet to find a new club since leaving the Mestalla. Like Van Dijk, the former Argentina international, who earned 32 caps for his country, suffered an ACL injury in February and asked to be released so that Valencia could sign a replacement. He cost Valencia £18 million 4 years ago, and the 34-year-old has also played at the top level for Real Madrid, Benfica, and Zenit St. Petersburg. It would be a risk for Liverpool to take on Garé given he's coming off the back of an injury and is later down the line in his career than Van Dijk, but he could provide great experience until January at least. One issue would be that Garé is notably short of pace, with Liverpool needing a fair level of speed in their central defenders to be able to operate with their risky high line. Formerly of Celtic, Simonovic has been a free agent since the end of last season and has recently been targeted by AC Milan, per reports. Only 26 years old, Simonovic made 129 appearances for Celtic and was mainly a back-up option, so would accept being 4th choice at Anfield. An international team mate of Dejan Lovren's, Simonovic has similar pace to Matip and Fabinho but isn't as effective on the ball as the pair. The Croatian did however suffer regular injury issues at Celtic Park and so may not be durable enough for consideration. A familiar name for Liverpool fans, Stewart made 21st team appearances in Jurgen Klopp's first 2 seasons before joining Hull City for £8 million in 2017. He was released by the Tigers however after their relegation to League One last season and is still available. The 27-year-old is naturally a defensive midfielder but can drop into a centre-back role and is a player Klopp already knows. A move for former Tottenham Academy product Stewart would be a surprise one, though there would be tangible logic to it. A player with Bundesliga experience, Schwab was formerly on the books of Freiburg, Bayer Leverkusen, and Stuttgart. The 32-year-old was most recently at PSV Eindhoven but departed in the summer after 4 years and over 100 appearances for the Dutch Giants. A player with 24 Germany under-21 caps, Schwab will be a player Klopp is aware of, though he has never earned a senior cap for Die Mannschaft. A generally solid defender, Schwab would be in the Ragnar Klavan mould of signings and would surely relish the chance to work under his compatriot Klopp. Are Liverpool likely to sign any of the aforementioned quartet? It would be a real surprise if they did. The Reds are not the type to make panic signings, even after a setback of these proportions, with Van Dijk a titanic presence at the back for the Premier League champions. Gary would be the best option if Liverpool were to pursue a free agent, but coming off a knee injury and given his lack of speed, would be a gamble. It's far more likely Liverpool will instead hope that Matip does not suffer further injuries, with Nat Phillips, of just 23 matches of first-team experience, the man most likely to be relied upon if more injuries to hit Klopp's squad at the back. Phillips, 23, did fare relatively well on his only senior Liverpool appearance to date in January's FA Cup win over Everton despite some stray passes, battling well with Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Whether Liverpool used the January window to recruit a new more desirable centre-back remains to be seen, though.